Hey, what's going on, guys? I hope you all are having a great day. This is Abdurrahman Praj, and welcome back to my channel. So, I know, first thing, it's been a very, very long time 2 months. I haven't uploaded in 2 months. Where was I? I have been moving. As you guys can see, new setup, new background. Hey. But yes, I have moved to a new place a while ago, like a month or two ago, and then I just got lazy. Was busy studying and like had a few tournaments. Speaking of which, I won my first BD. For those of you who don't know, for the Munners, they probably know this term, are familiar with it. My first Best Delegate Award. I'll probably show some pictures on the screen right now. But yeah, so I was busy debating and just being lazy, I guess. So let's go on with the video now. So I decided, since it's been a mighty long time, today we talk about a certain topic or a certain aspect of the society or religion, which I think a lot of people know about or have heard about, but aren't too sure what it is, or are like misconceited, if that's a word, or like misguided on what this aspect it actually is. Okay, so you guys have probably guessed it is the month of Ramadan that we were talking about. We're gonna be talking about the month of Ramadan. Yes, to all my Muslims, Ramadan Mubarak. It was last Saturday that Ramadan started in the States. April 1st, I guess, or April 2nd. I forgot the date. But yeah, so today we're gonna go over a little bit of briefs, important dates, and like what important things are there in this month, as well as like the main importance of this month, and just talk about further misconceptions and everything. Let's go. First thing, the briefing. Let's just go on with the briefing. The briefing that Ramadan is the ninth month of the Islamic calendar year. So you have Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Sani, Jamaatul Awwal, Jamaatul Sani, Rajab, Shaban, and Ramzan. So Ramzan is the ninth month of the Islamic calendar year. It goes on from 29 to 30 days, depends. It is between two full crescent moons, or we call it Chandrat. It is the night that you see the full crescent moon in the sky, and the day after that, the first you have your first fast. So it's either on for 30 days or 29 days, because when you see the second crescent moon, after that you have your Eid, or the festival of Eid, which we're going to talk about when Eid comes. Eid a while ago. So yeah, Ramadan just started for us, and it is known in the society or in the community or worldwide. Actually, not I'm not going to say in a certain community, but worldwide, as the month where Muslims practice fasting, praying to God, as well as unity and reflection. In the terms of Muslims unite, prayers are obviously during the entire year as well, but especially in the month of Ramadan, prayers are like advised to be done in congregation. All of them, all the people go to mosques. They recite Quran regularly and everything. So yeah, these are some of the briefings of what Ramadan is. When is it? Yes, it's going on right now. Next is the main importance. What is the main importance of this month? Now, there's several key aspects of Ramadan which have several, you could say, several you could say importances, or which have like several benefits to a human being in a religious manner or in generally a physical manner. But where I see it is Ramadan is a month of unity, in the way that us fortunate people who can afford food, people who can afford these meals, we essentially get to know the conditions of the unfortunate, not unfortunate, but like less fortunate people who cannot afford this meal, who cannot afford this food, which leads to there being a lot of unity in a religion, right? That's why you are advised to pay zakat or charity in the month of Ramadan. It is obligatory on every male, you could say, financially stable, every adult financially stable male who can pay zakat, because of the fact that it is a month of actually uniting or being together as a community and helping the poor, helping the less fortunate people, and things like that. That's why I think it is like a month. That's why people say this is the month of unity, because the fact that you gather around, you unite with people, Obviously, this is normal practice in certain religion, but like in the month of Ramadan, we give zakat and everything, which also has like a certain criteria, but it's too specific to get into right now. But yeah, that's why we say it is a month of um, unity, in a month of, you could say, fasting and prayer and everything and reflection. Moving on, let's look at the key times and the key dates in the month of Ramadan. Firstly, let's talk about daily basis, and there's just majorly three things that like are additionally added in the month of Ramadan. Let's go into them. Firstly, it's suhoor or sehri, um, which is basically before the Fajr prayer. Every Muslims have a pre-fast meal in order to and they said the niyyah or the intention of going into fast. So it is what we saw then rawaitu min shahri Ramadan. It is a niyyah or a niyyah or an intention to go into this fasting period, or a niyyah to begin your fast, which is done before the Fajr prayer. You cannot have any food or water after the Fajr prayer until Maghrib prayer. We're gonna get into that, but it's certainly a niyyah or an intention that you make after this meal to start your fast. Next, let's go on to iftar. Iftar or iftari, whatever you call it, it's the same thing. It's basically a way to open your fast, where it is done after the Maghrib prayer, with essentially it is advised to be done by a few dates and water. That's how our Prophet used to do it, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So yeah, it is advised to be done by a date and water. Obviously, date is a dry food and water. So, and after that, usually Muslims have a certain meal or a certain amount of snacks or something to fill them up inside, because of the fact that you open your fast after Maghrib prayer in Iftar. Next, let's go on to Tarabi. What is Tarabi, right? A lot of people ask me what Tarabi is, but essentially, obviously being to pray, we have five daily first prayers, five daily first prayers, which every Muslim, Balig Muslim, or after a certain age, every Muslim has to pray those prayers, right? Regardless of their male or female. Tarabi is basically, we say that it is advised or it is told that it is highly beneficial or rewarding for a Muslim to recite the Quran in Ramadan, right? So Tarabi is essentially pretty much you recite the Quran in a congregation. In a way, it's a prayer. It's 20 rakats. It's after the Isha prayer. It's 20 rakats, and essentially you recite the entire Holy Quran from Surah Al-Fatiha. Essentially, not Surah Al-Fatiha. You could say um, Surah Al-Baqarah to Surah Al-Nas, which is essentially like the entire Holy Quran, 30 juz or 30 paras, and hundreds of like surahs, which is basically done like after Isha prayer. You could say it is actually done after Isha prayer, and that is why we it is said that, it is not said that, but it is highly beneficial for a Muslim to perform Tarawih in a congregation, especially for males, because certain mosques in the world don't have places for females to offer in congregation. But yeah, that's why we say that Tarawih is actually really beneficial, because the Quran is recited itself by the Imam in a congregation. Next, last but not least, Laylatul Qadr. What is Laylatul Qadr? The night of destiny is what people call it. But Laylatul Qadr in Arabic, what is it? So basically, for all the Islamia students out there, or all the Muslims out there, you probably know this term, Laylatul Qadr. But for the people who don't, Laylatul Qadr is basically the night of destiny. It is the night in which the Holy Quran was revealed to the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. That is what Laylatul Qadr is. There's a surah as well on it, Surah Al-Qadr, which I cannot recite right now, but it is Surah Al-Qadr, which is also on this. But yeah, Laylatul Qadr, or the Night of Destiny, is the night where the Holy Quran was revealed onto the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And it is said that it is on one of the last odd nights of the month of Ramadan, one of the odd nights of the last 10 nights of the month of Ramadan, as the 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, and 29th. There's different people who say it's on the 27th, which is majorly believed. Some people say the 23rd, 25th, but it is not confirmed that which date this night actually is. But uh, for for the people, it is in the last Ashra, which is the last 10 days. So for you to wake up, to stay up at night and pray to God is highly beneficial for every Muslim, and it is highly rewarding for every Muslim. So for the people who think that um for another a misconception maybe for the people who think that Ramadan is like um a month of starving yourself, it isn't, because not every Muslim can fast, is eligible. No, I'm not gonna say eligible, is required to fast, because the fact that there's um certain people who are, you could certain people who do not need to fast, or who are not obligated to fast, which are travelers, people who are sick, people with diabetes, pregnant women, women who are breastfeeding. These are certain criterias of people who aren't who for to whom it isn't obligatory to fast in the month of Ramadan. But yes, if you are in that criteria of people um from whom it is obligatory and you don't fast, it is highly sinful, and that's why we say we should fast, because every Muslim who's in this criteria needs to fast. Which is, I think that's about it for the people who say that Ramadan is a month of starvation. It isn't. It is a proper month of fasting and praying to God, in which that it actually has this month has a lot of physical benefits as well of fasting and everything, and that's why we say that it's not a month of starvation and we're not hurting ourselves as Muslims. It's just a month of worship to God. So I think that's about it. Thanks for watching this video. I just want to educate the people about this topic. Yes, I have a sore throat, and that's why I'm not talking that highly. I don't know what happened to my throat, but yeah. If you guys want any other videos, make sure to leave in the description. I'm gonna try my best to be consistent now, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.